Hello and welcome to another episode on how to understand human. And on this episode, like I said earlier in my previous video, I'll be teaching you how to initialize a conversation. Now, the first thing you need to know about initializing a conversation is to comment on the topic common to both of you at the moment. Now, you don't want to seem awkward. You don't want to ask from random question, and note, don't talk about the weather. It's kind of awkward sometimes because nobody wants to associate with a nerd. So you want to comment on the topic common to both of you, like the room that you are in, the dressing, the color, and anything random that can be in your vicinity at the point in time. Now, for you to initialize that that point or that conversation, you want to first ask about the person, because naturally, like I said previously, people like talking about themselves. So you want to initialize, you want to ask about the person and then talk about yourself. That way you get a certain ground to initialize conversation about each other. And number two, don't talk fast or too slow. Be audible, don't be arrogant, don't be aggressive, be polite as possible. Like, every single person, no matter the sex, both male and female, love someone lovable and someone peaceful. You give the peaceful aura on the first contact. Now you want to be, like I said, don't be too fast, don't be too slow. It makes you seem extremely nervous and then send out the wrong signal. Number three, comment on the topic of general interest. Like I said earlier, nobody wants to associate with a nerd. Now, if you've not subscribed yet, before we go further, make sure you click the subscribe button below and check my previous videos on how to interact with a stranger. So now, if you've watched the previous video, then you'll get a better idea on how to initiate a conversation. Now, like I said, comment on the topic of general interest. Now, you want to talk about, like I said, the room, the color, or places, or hobbies that are both mutual to both of you. And number four, ask open questions that can't be answered with a single word. You don't ask a question that can be answered with a yes, no, I can't. You don't want to seem too awkward, like I said. You want to ask questions that can't be answered with a simple word, thereby forcing the person to give a sentence for an answer. And thereby, when the person gives a sentence, you find the ground to further the conversation into a much better and interesting level. On the next point, ask a follow-up question. Whatever answer the person must have given you, which isn't a single word like yes or no, you want to ask a follow-up question so as not to kill the conversation at the point at which it was initiated. Now, like I said, everybody loves someone's lovable, not arrogant, not aggressive, but peaceful, with a peaceful aura. So you ask a follow-up question that comes out that shows a sign of interest in whatever the person is doing. Now, humans love attention. You want to give this person attention. You want to make the person feel valuable for that point in time. And then you go on to ask to getting to know you questions. Now you want to say, sorry, where are you from? Where did you school? That's if there's any educative sense in it. And probably what the person is really up to for the next 24 hours or for the past 24 hours. Now, this follow-up question shows a very good sign of interest in the person. Now, with the opposite sex, it always gives a very strong aura in between you and the person. Now, like I said, the next point is going to be give reactions to what the person says in the spirit in which the comment is made. Now, you want to give reactions to the person's reply. You don't want to derail from the conversation like you started earlier. Now, you want to ask the person, sorry, where are you from? And the person is like, I'm from Minnesota, or I'm from Nigeria, or I'm from Ghana. And you want to then you've already found a base to ask for the next question. You can say, okay, where in Ghana? Where in Accra? Oh, really? I know this place, and you know this place, and you know. The idea of knowledge being spread and diverged between both of you makes the conversation soothing and then relaxes the both parties. Now, like I said, these are steps on how to initiate a conversation. If you haven't seen my previous videos on how to talk to a stranger, I think I have them in several episodes of 1, 2, and 3. Do check them out. Subscribe to this link and don't piss off a stranger. Don't be aggressive. Nobody wants to talk to a madman. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bringing more important content your way. Thanks.